Hello students, today I will explain you merits of Herzberg's theory and demerits, okay, and then we will discuss about McGregor's theory X and Y. Merits of Herzberg's theory, फेडरिक हर्जबर्ग जो ऑथर थे उन्होंने जो थ्योरी दी थी उसके मेरिट्स क्या थे। तो फर्स्ट वन इज इंट्रोड्यूसिंग न्यू एंड मोर डिफिकल्ट टास्क नॉट हैंडल्ड अर्लियरली, then eliminating a layer of supervision. Next point is the worker may be given a complete natural unit of work. Natural unit of work calls for a variety of skills and increases one's task identity because one can clearly see one's contribution. Next point is direct feedback may be given to the worker without a supervisor coming in between. Workers feel happier when they receive comment from the clients directly. Then increase in workers autonomy and authority. Okay, and demerits are limited sample, critical methodology, and factors are not wholly factors are not wholly explained, and not proper explanation there. First one, limited sample means the theory is based on a sample of 200 accountants and engineers. The questions this limited sample generalized or explained it to other occupational groups with different technology, environment, and background. Then critical methodology means methodology has a bias and ego defense are at work. Means the methodology has the bias of being able to recall the most recent job conditions and feelings. Further, a currently satisfied person who responds to his feelings may have a satisfied respondent bias. And ego are at work means a person when satisfied attribute the causes of their feelings to themselves. When they are dissatisfied, they attribute their own failure to the causes outside themselves. Therefore, the ego defense are at work when people say they are satisfied or dissatisfied. Okay. Now, I will explain you next theory. डगलस डगलस मैग्रेगर नेम है ऑथर का, मैग्रेगर, theory of X and theory of Y. Okay, the management action of motivating human beings in the organization, according to McGregor, involves certain occupations, generalization, and hypotheses relating to human behavior and human nature. These assumptions may be neither continuously or neither style or critical nor overtile stated. However, these serve the purpose of predicting human behavior. The basic assumptions about human behavior may differ consistently or constantly because of the complex and complexities of factors influencing this behavior. McGregor has characterized these assumptions in two observed points, theory X and theory Y. हम कोई भी ह्यूमन बीइंग हो तो उसका बिहेवियर का हम अजम्पशन नहीं कर सकते। मतलब कोई भी पर्सन हो, मैनेजर लेवल का हो, एम्प्लॉय क्लास 1 ऑफिसर हो, क्लास 2 ऑफिसर हो, या फिर लोअर क्लास एम्प्लॉय हो, हम किसी कोई भी ह्यूमन बीइंग का हम उसके बिहेवियर का अजम्पशन नहीं कर सकते. ओके. थेरी एक्स एंड थेरी वाई में वही ऑथर ने बताने की कोशिश की है. दिस थेरी एक्स मीन्स दिस इज द ट्रेडिशनल थेरी of the human behavior. In this theory, McGregor has certain assumptions about human behavior. In his own words, these assumptions are as follows. First one is management is responsible for organizing the elements of productive enterprises, money, material, equipment, and people in the interest of the economic ends. Second point is with respect to people, this is process of directing their efforts, motivating them, controlling their actions, modifying their behavior to fit the needs of the organization. Third point is without this active intervention by management, people would be passive, even resistance to organizational needs. They must be rewarded, punished, controlled, and their activities must be directed. This is the management task. We often sum it up by saying that the management consists of getting things done through other people. Next point is the average human being has an dislike to work and will avoid it if he can. Then the average human being is lazy and avoids responsibilities. Next point is the average human being is indifferent to the organizational goals. Next point is the average human being prefers to be directed, wishes to avoid responsibility, has relatively little ambitions, and wants security above all. Theory Y means the assumption of theory Y are described by McGregor. Following points. First one is the average human beings does not dislike work depending upon controllable conditions. Work may be a source of satisfaction or a source of punishment. Okay. Then the average human beings will exercise self direction and self control in the service of objective to which he committed. Next point is commitment to the objective is a function of the reward associated with their achievement. The most significance of such an award, for example, the satisfaction of ego and the self needs can be the direct product of effort directed towards the organizational objectives. And next point is the average human beings learns under proper conditions not only to accept but to seek responsibility and avoid responsibility, lack of ambitions, and emphasize on security are generally consequence of inherent human characteristics. Okay. Next point is the capacity of exercise a relatively high degree of imagination and creativity is the solution of the organizational problems which is widely distributed in the population. Under the condition of modern industrial life, the intellectual potentialities of the average human beings are only partly utilized. Okay, these are the points X and Y theory. Now, in shortly, I will explain you. Theory X means people need close supervision. Will they will avoid work when possible. Will avoid responsibility that they desire only money, and people must be pushed to perform. Okay, and in theory, why people want independence in work, people seek responsibilities, people are motivated by self fulfillment, people naturally want to work, and people will drive themselves to perform. मतलब थेरी एक्स में जो बताए वो ह्यूमन बीइंग का नेचर अलग है और वाई का अलग है। दोनों में एक पॉइंट है जिसमें लोगों को मनी इम्पॉर्टेंट है, बट सम टाइम लोग काम अवॉइड करते हैं। कोई लोगों को काम करना पसंद होता है, कोई को अंडर सुपरविजन काम करना अच्छा लगता है, किसी को सेल्फ ऑब्जर्वेशन खुद का ही इंडिपेंडेंटली वर्क करना अच्छा लगता है। ऐसे दो डिफरेंस है एक्स और वाई थेरी में। ओके, नेक्स्ट थेरी इज डॉक्टर विलियम औचीज थेरी जेड। ये हो गई मैग्रेगर के एक्स एंड वाई थेरी, और विलियम औची की है थेरी जेड। ओके, डॉक्टर विलियम वॉज born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii. He earned a BA from Williams College in 1965 and an MBA from University Stanford University and PhD in Business Administration from the University of Chicago. His first book, Theory Z, How American Management Can Meet the Japanese Challenge. Okay, Theory Z, How American Management Can Meet the Japanese Challenges. ऐसे बुक का नाम था. Was published in 1981. It is the same book that first quoted the Z theory. इस बुक में था जो एक्सप्लेन किया उन्होंने Z theory. The theory is often referred to the Japanese management style. According to the Auchi, the Japanese management style based on the assumptions. First one is employees want to build cooperative relationship with their employers, peers and other employees in the firm. मतलब कलीग हो या वो उनका बॉस हो, उनसे कोऑपरेटिव रिलेशनशिप उनको चाहिए. Require a high degree of support in the form of secure employment and facilities for the development of multiple skill through training and job rotation. Next point is they value family life, culture and traditions and social institutions as much as material success. Next point is they can make collective decision through consequence. Next point is they have well developed sense of dedications, moral obligations and self discipline. फीचर्स ऑफ थेरी. थेरी के फीचर्स क्या है? Assumptions about people behavior, lifetime employment, generalized, preferred or specialized, then job rotations and continuous training. And next point is employee benefit. Okay, assumption about people behavior means McGregor theory of X and Y and Auch's theory Z both deal with the perceptions and assumptions about people. Lifetime employment means it also explains the idea of lifetime employment. Workers will stay with one company until they retire because they are dedicated to the company that is in turn dedicated to them. Next is generalist preferred over specialized means theory Z focus the need for workers to turn out to be generalized rather than specialized. Job rotation means a job design technique in which employees and are moved between two or more jobs in a planned manner. This reduce the in work and keep the workers motivated. Then continuous training means it aims to increase their knowledge about the company and its operations through conti- continually training or continuously training on a continuous basis of help the employees or to acquire various skill and makes them a jack of all rather than only one master of one. Okay, there are little bit two difference between X, Y and Z theory. It is human nature to X theory में क्या होता है अवॉइड वर्क नीड देन सी टू कमांडेड वैल्यू सिक्योरिटी लैक एम्बिशंस होता है थेरी वाई में फाइंड वर्क नेचुरली इफ कमिटेड शो सेल्फ कंट्रोल सेल्फ डायरेक्शन एंड थेरी जेड में सेम एज वाई देन कमिटमेंट थेरी एक्स में क्या होता है इरिलेवेंट कमिटमेंट होता है वाई में क्या होता है पीपल नीड टू कमिट टू द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड जेड में होता है द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नीड टू कमिट टू पीपल ओके ये हो गई थेरी जेड अब नेक्स्ट और लास्ट पॉइंट जो है वो है डेविड सी मैक्लेलैंड्स थेरी ऑफ मोटिवेशन अचीवमेंट McClelland has made an important contribution to the need concept in motivation. The need for power in considered as a desire to influence other, which can be between Maslow esteem needs and self needs. A psychologist of McClelland is closely associated with the achievement motive concept, which goes with need for power and need for affiliations. Thus, the three needs motivate every individual achiever. McClelland extensive research enabled him to sketch a clear profile of high achievers, and it means that high achievers show motivated behavior for achievement. Okay, क्रिटिकल इवैल्यूएशन है मैक्लेलैंड का कंट्रीब्यूशन इसमें मतलब क्या होता है कि अचीवमेंट मोटिवेटेड पीपल कैन बी द बैकबोन ऑफ मोस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अचीवमेंट मोटिवेशन underlies a success in entrepreneur ability. As such, a considerable time and attention must be devoted to constructing a way of developing the achievement motive at the managerial level. Organizational climate must be must be conductive to high achievements. Managers must try to raise the achievement need level of subordinates by creating the proper work. Okay, and limitations क्या है इस theory के तो first one is the use of projective technique is objectionable. The evidence in support of this theory is fragmentary and doubtful. Achievement motivation cannot be thought it is because acquisition of motive occur in childhood and it is very difficult to change them once established. Okay, and achievement training through promising is time consuming and expensive. Okay, तो हमने अभी मोटिवेशन के 3-4 थेरीज देखे एक मैस्लो की थेरी थी हर्ट्जबर्ग की थेरी है डेविड मैक्लेलैंड की है देन विलियम ऑची की है और मैकग्रेगर की एक थेरी ओके ये थेरी आप लोगों को अच्छे से थेरी सब के सब थेरी अच्छे से आप लर्न करो क्योंकि इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आते हैं नेक्स्ट जो चैप्टर है वो है लीडरशिप तो मैं वो लीडरशिप भी स्टार्ट करने वाली हूँ लेकिन आप लोगों को क्या करना है जो भी थेरी है वो अच्छे से लर्न करो, क्योंकि थेरी के ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आते हैं। अगर एमसीक्यू है तो बहुत सिंपल से आएंगे कि किसने कौन सी थेरी इनोवेट की थी ये वो। लेकिन अगर ऑफलाइन एग्ज़ाम होंगे तो आपको ब्रॉड क्वेश्चन की भी तैयारी करनी होगी। ठीक है, चलो, थैंक यू।